to self-management. So what is self-management? Management, we know, that is, if you're managing a company, managing a school, what about self-management? So self-management is managing yourself. That is also called as self-control. That is controlling yourself, self-control. And then self-regulating or regulating self. That is, you're not regulating or controlling anybody else or managing anybody else. You're talking about yourself, a human being as a whole, yourself. So a human being is full of emotions. We have thoughts, we think, we have emotions like we love, we cry, we have jealousy, and the behavior. So whatever is there inside us, and the possibility of controlling all this, what we have inside, by ourselves in different scenarios, in different situations of life, good or bad. That is, we want to make ourselves a good person, making ourselves motivated, putting the goals in front of us. That is, we want to achieve this. And this is how we achieve it, by self-managing ourselves. So it can be personal, like I want to marry this girl, or I want to crack this examination, I want to get this job, I want to get this salary, I want to get this thing done. So it can be academic wise also and personal also. I want to make my mother happy, my father happy. I have to do something for them. So all these goals in life, the important thing is the self-management. How do you do this? First is time. You know, time is just a number, and it comes again and again. So 12 midnight is not 12 midnight, because this is what you and us or we people have decided. 12 night is just a time. It's a night time, right? See, you have a time that is till 17. The average life is say 70 to 80 years. Till 17 or 16, you are just a kid. You cannot be a part of the society, this economic society. That is, after that you study academics, and whatever you study, you put it in your work. Then you work and you earn. Then you get married. Then you have kids, and then you have good life, a settled life. This is what a normal human being does, a social life, right? Now, all these things, if you can plan either the school time or the house time, so wherever you do things, it has to be the best. It has to be the best out of yourself. It should come out of from either study wise, work wise, life wise, total life. If you can self-regulate yourself, self-control yourself, or self-manage yourself, all will be okay and best. Sometimes you give exam. Have you ever thought, oh, my exam was not good, I should have read more? Or, my exam was good, I have read enough. There was nothing left me to read now. So, this examination, what you have written, after that, sometimes you may think, I could have managed my time more precisely in a managed manner. If you have a guitar playing hobby, if you have some interest in painting, or if you want to help the poor, or you want to learn the novels. So how do you do this exam, guitar, painting, helping others? How do you manage all these so that you manage them in a proper time, give them proper time, and do best in every aspect? So self-management basically involves understanding yourself. Because you know yourself, there is no other person in this world who know better than you about yourself. What are your interests? What are your hobbies? What are your studies interests? So your interests and abilities, whatever you have, if you understand yourself, you cannot get the stars. It's not possible. But you can say, I can go to the star. That is possible. Impossible has I am possible word. Impossible has I am possible. So, in order to achieve your goal, you need to think positive. You have these glasses in your eyes, and those glasses should only think and see positive. That is, if you develop positive attitude and groom yourself to make yourself presentable through mind also, you can develop self-confidence, because confidence is what all matters. You need to have total control on your abilities, capabilities. Please remember, overconfidence is not good, but self-confidence is required. It's mandatory. So self-management helps you and everyone on this planet in developing what? Good habits. Overcoming bad habits. See, the bad habits, you can get it everywhere, anywhere. You can use bad words. You can use some weed. You can have cigarette. You can take alcohol. All these bad habits, not thinking about others, not cooperating with people, speaking bad about everyone on their back. Good habits, for good habits, you need to work hard. For bad habit, you don't have to work hard. For example, if you are looking for a girlfriend, you always look for a girlfriend, you want her to be the best. You want her to have good habits. Same is the girlfriend. Girl also want a boy who has good habits. So if you are good, self-management can only give you good habits, can take you to the good habits. If at all 1% you say you have bad habits, some other bad habits, how to overcome this? Sometimes you may not be speaking well, you are using bad words, you are having bad habits. You can overcome that bad habits if you have control on yourself. Your control and management you can do of yourself by yourself. Then whatever you have decided, because life is all about milestone. That is, by 11 o'clock I have to do this, 3 o'clock I have to do this, or 4 o'clock I have to complete this, chapter 6 I have to complete this, ironing my shirt. So all these are the goals. If I have to go for shopping, I have to have a credit card. I have to see the air in my tires. So reaching your goals, you don't always have to, go to the Himalayas and top the Mount Everest every time. There are small steps, small goals. Then, see, life is all about the thorns. It's not a flower bed. Everyone will have challenges and difficulties in their life. Everyone, even the Elon Musk, even the Jeff Bezos, even the Mukesh Ambanis, even the Shah Rukh Khans, they have challenges and difficulties in their life. Salman Khans. So everyone has challenges and difficulty in their life. And the self-management can help you to get over these challenges and difficulties. How to overcome this? If you get angry, if you get distressed, how can you be able to overcome this? Only self-management can teach you how to overcome the problems in your life, the difficulties which you face, you and your family. Okay? In your life, you will always be subjected to stress because you have emotions. A body, human body has, if somebody says, oh my God, you have less hairs. Oh my God, you are black. Oh my God, you have pimples. You will be in stress. You will leave everything and you will do everything to make yourself, fairer. You'll do everything to grow hairs. It's stress. But what about, forgetting about stress and then thinking about fun activities? That is, fun activities is just about avoiding stress. That is the fun thing. That is, you feel happy with your friends. You feel good with your kids. So who am I? If I'm in control of my body. That is, if you can just walk 5 kilometers, don't walk for 500 kilometers. Don't plan for 500 kilometers. Just plan for 5 kilometers. Emotions. Sometimes you cry. Sometimes you have jealousy. No, you don't worry if your neighbor is having a very big, huge car. Mind. Everyone cannot be Einstein. Everyone cannot be Michael Faraday. There are average people like me. I am an average student. There are people who are very intelligent. There are some who are not either of these. But what mean is everyone in this world has come with a stomach. So he has to earn. So the God has given everyone some capability, some skill, so that he can earn. He may be a painter, he can be a singer, he can be an IT engineer. So the mind, if you have control and you know in your mind, you can heal yourself. Because if there is a cut in your body, the body heals itself. You have to heal yourself, the inner soul. And that means you have to be organized. You have to have a timetable. You have to think about your strength and weaknesses, what you have. So these are the points which will make you self-managed. So self-management skills, it includes, as I'm saying, self-management skill cannot be developed like this. If you have self-awareness, so let me tell you, 100% you cannot, learn and just develop self-management. Only 60% you can do, but even 60%, 33% is passing marks. So you need to learn all this. First is, what do you like? What do you don't like? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? This is called self-awareness. You need to know yourself better, then only you will be able to control yourself. So what is self-control? Self-control is your behavior, your discipline. When you're talking to your friends, when you're talking to your mother, father, when you're talking to a kid, how do you behave? You're talking to a senior. So the behavior and discipline, you might not have learned very good in your school or college, but that is inside you. You can be always good. Self-confidence, that means believing in yourself. That is, you can do this. I'm just saying, don't think that you can do everything. But you know yourself, so you can do this. You can take calculated risk. Business people do what? They take risk. They get profit sometimes. They incur loss also. Sometimes people become Elon Musk. Sometimes they may just lose everything. But you have to do this. Problem solving. See, life is all about problem. How to solve these problems step by step, one step by one step. If you go to stress or distress, any problem, say hypertension and all this, what is the fun? Self-motivation. Every day you have to self-motivate yourself. If you retire at 60, after that you say, oh, I don't have anything to do. You need to be self-motivated. You pass your exam, 12th, in a very good marks, intermediate, then you stop learning. No, you need to self-energize yourself. Your battery has to be 100% every time. And the most important is personal hygiene and grooming. Take bath every day. Okay? If you have beard, shave it every day. Groom yourself. That is, be clean and be presentable. That will not make others happy. That will make yourself happy. If you see yourself in the mirror and you look good, you'll feel good. And that is how your inner self, your soul will be energized. If you have possibility, I'm not saying that if you are poor, you do this. If you can afford, please do this. Positive thinking. Yes, I can. Don't say I cannot. As I said, I am possible has impossible meaning also. So even if you have tough situations, be positive. If you can solve something, why are you worried? If you cannot solve something, then why are you worried? See, every time you don't have to worry, just do it. Just solve that thing, have with positive thinking. If somebody ditches you, you learn, you get a knowledge, you get some experience. Teamwork. See, single person cannot do everything. If your tires get flat, you have to go to the person who makes your tire running again. You are eating food, somebody is preparing and creating that food. So teamwork, whenever you are with friends or your teachers or with your co-workers, work with them harmoniously. Time management. We started with time only. So time is a resource, it's a material, it's money. Then goal. Sometimes your goal, you will go, your armor will go here and there. But if you decide in a proper time, design a goal, you will get it. Now there are some questions which we will do just now. Which of the following is not a self-management skill? Problem solving is a self-management skill. Understanding self is a self-management skill. And same as with confidence building. All these will make you manage yourself better. Okay, these are skills you can learn and you can develop in yourself. But the problem is bargaining is not a skill. Mainly in the developing country, we go to a person and we say, no, 20 rupees, no, I'll just give you 15 rupees. But in a mall, you'll go and you'll say 500 and you have to pay the taxes also. You will not say anything. Bargaining is bargaining about your haq, what your rights are. This is what bargaining means. Not for the money, simple things. See, so these are not, bargaining is not a self-management skill. Grooming is a term associated with keeping yourself neat and clean appearance, right? That is, you will feel good when you are good. Bargaining and neat and clean, this is the answer here. Okay? Now, short answer question. Let us see this. Write a short note on the factors influencing management, self-management. So, we have already seen this. First is, the factors influencing self-management are unable to managing time. You are lacking the self-understanding. You have negative attitude towards everything. And you don't have the self-confidence. You cannot self-confidence. Somebody will say negative attitude will always make you positive. That's not good. Organized look. You need to look good, right? Neat and clean. You also like people will also like you. List any 5 management skills. So this 5 is management skill. Before that, the third is you have to take your right hand and outline this. I'm not very good at writing or handwriting, so just bear with me. And you have to write it here. Different factors that influence you in managing yourself, right? Like your environment, like your money in your pocket, your living condition, or the team with you work, or teachers. So let us say this. I hope you'll be able to answer the third one. Let us go to the second one. First is self-awareness, knowing yourself, your likes, dislikes, strengths, and weaknesses. So this is self-awareness. Self-control is controlling all your behavior and discipline according to the situation and scenario. Don't do anything which puts you in jail or not good in others' eyes. Self-confidence, believe in yourself. You can do any task. Okay, don't be scared of taking risk, calculated risk. Problem solving, first understand the problem and step by step, procedure by procedure, you'll find a solution. So this is how you solve a problem. You just don't solve the problem at once. And keeping yourself in hygiene and groomed. One thing is very important. One person said that it is very difficult to make things easy. So the most difficult in this world is to make things easy, right? Okay, this is all about this topic. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.